to grow. It's inaugural season here in Seattle, and the city, the fans. We can't thank them enough. They've been extraordinary in this first season here in Seattle. So to them, we really appreciate them. Night after night, packing the building, making things loud, making it a great place to play here at Climate Pledge. So I think the goal is to get better. Obviously, you want to come back next year and push for playoffs. Playoffs is the goal, and to compete for the Stanley Cup. That's the goal for the season next year. I think you want to come and have an opportunity to win more games. To be better as a group. I think as a whole we can get better and to get that next step and ultimately to play in the Stanley Cup playoffs.
The team has found kind of its footing a little bit here in the second half, played a lot better. That give you kind of extra juice to get back here and get ready for training camp next year, see how they're playing now.
Yeah, obviously I think as the season went on, you build a little more chemistry, and there's been moving pieces throughout the year. Obviously after the trade deadline, you kind of completely new team, but I think at the end of the goal, I think everyone's plan is to go home in the off season and work hard and get better. And I think as individuals, that's our job as professionals to get better at what we do and to come back and ultimately be a piece in the team and be a good role player if that's your job, be a scorer, a 200-foot player. I think as professionals, it's our job to take pride in what we do, and I think over the summertime it'll be each and every one of our goal and part of the Kraken to come back stronger and even better.
Hey, Brandon, for the time that you did get on the ice this year, what was going right for you? You obviously were succeeding in a lot of areas.
Yeah, I think I found my confidence early. I think the more years and the more games you play in this league, the better you become. But I think at the end of the day, how you prepare and how you train and how you get ready for a season also is a lot to do with that. I put a lot of work in and worked hard and wanted to come in and make an impact right away, and that's the opportunity I had here getting drafted with Seattle, was to come in and make an impact right away, and I felt I was able to achieve that. Obviously a little unfortunate with the injury to end my season, but a little adversity and a little hard work over the year and throughout the summer, and you come back and plan to be in the same position, if not better, than next year.
You mentioned trade deadline. Some of the younger players got more ice time. Anybody who sticks out in your mind, or how you feel about some of the younger guys?
I think it's a great opportunity to see the depth and what we have in the organization. Obviously, with Matty Benier signing out of Michigan after their college season ended, I think we've seen him for maybe 10 games, if not close to that, and I think we've seen what type of player he can be. He's been dynamic. He's provided some offensive ability, and his speed, his youth, his energy. I think that's something to look forward to as an organization, as a fan base. So he's come in and stepped in right away. There's been other guys as well that have had their opportunity that have stepped in and played well, and I think going forward, that's exciting to see.
A chance to get out in the community now a bit. What's the reaction been like from fans to you when you make your individual visits, and just to the team in general? How's the team being perceived?
Yeah, I think it's been great. Obviously it's different circumstances for me and not playing with the season-ending injury, but I think having that opportunity to step out and do different things in the community and help support the city and do things for the organization, I think that's been great. It's been a good opportunity for me to kind of spend some time in the city and meet some new people and give back. And obviously the fans and the city have done a tremendous job in welcoming us as new people to Seattle. So any opportunity you can have to give back and share and show what the Kraken organization is all about, that's what we take pride in.
Do the people you meet know a whole lot about hockey or about the NHL, or is it you teaching them some stuff?
I think it goes both ways. There are a lot of people that do know a lot about hockey, and there's some that are learning the game. So I think that's a good opportunity to help them learn the game and understand it a bit more. But I think it's a growing sport in this city, and obviously we see the fans and the energy the building has every night. So that's very exciting for us as players to be a part of this organization in that sense.
So is it a Seattle hockey town then?
I think so. I think it's a great sports town. Obviously the fans are extremely passionate, and I definitely think it's a hockey town here in Seattle.
I imagine being injured and being kind of away from the team can be isolating. Does coming back and doing these kind of community dinners, does that kind of help you feel more connected to the team?
Yeah, I think obviously it's a difficult time not being around the guys. After you go through surgery and you don't have the same schedule, you're so used to a routine and a schedule. But I think for the most part, being around the guys and being back in the city and doing these, community and opportunities, I think it's great to be around and to be using your time in that sense.
Thanks, Brandon.
Thanks, guys.